when we were in the same room, this is exactly how it's gonna be. Like, it's gonna be even more. So I'm just like, Lord, I know LeBron said BJ don't like it be loud, but bitch, we about to be loud in your face.
It's gonna be
you
loud.
better take a nap. Take a nap.
I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm okay with that. This whole screams that is different.
Yeah.
I do be
especially if the drinks be going, because my voice already carry. It'd be a wrap.
Thank you. It's just so easy to get it just being loud. So I can't wait till we're in the same room. You guys gotta come on the show.
What I'm talking about. Y'all gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna be like. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy BJ
and LeBron from Messy Thoughts.
Now we want to know who's been messy today and what's brewing today.
Introducing Messy Thoughts
and Messy Drag Race Queens.
So get your cups ready for
Minoritea Report.
Hey, welcome to Minoritea Report. It is Auntie Kerel.
And it's back from the dead, Auntie Jerrell.
That part. Where she been at, y'all? Where she been at? And then community, you already see on the screen already. We just gonna get on into it already. You see LeBron and BJ from Messy Thoughts here with us today.
I'm so happy to have y'all on this podcast.
We're happy to be here.
Like, for real.
Same.
And I know I was supposed to see y'all back in December when I was supposed to be up in Austin. But my friends,
I didn't want to say nothing because we were supposed to be going to the Iron Bear because she was like, "What we gonna do?" I'm like, "Don't you worry, just get here."
Look, I was ready. I'm still coming back to Austin. Do not worry, and we are about to connect. Absolutely. But I was so
you know
bummed.
What the real shade is?
What?
The real shade is though because he didn't even tell us. Like I say, hey, so ain't you coming this week? He's like, actually, yeah. I was
right.
like, whoa.
About that.
It was probably like the day before. I was like, oh. So what happened was my friends bailed,
right,
and I end up bailing, and I forgot to say.
Sometimes you do forget, and all the chaos of everything. That's okay.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
Yeah, but also to be fair, it's the holiday season too, so it should be happening. It was a lot, but
it's all good. It's all good. I thought it was fierce. I thought it was fierce. I was like, oh, I'll see y'all hoes later. I was like, okay,
I'll see y'all when I see y'all.
But
it's funny. I haven't been to Austin. I don't even know if I've mentioned this on the podcast all these years. I've spent some decent amount of time in Austin because when Corey, my husband, we met in Chicago and he got transferred to Austin for a year. So we were doing long distance for a couple of years between Austin and Dallas. So before we moved to Dallas, Corey was in Austin for a year. So I would fly back and forth to visit Corey in Austin. So I've spent a Thanksgiving in Austin. I've spent a New Year's Eve in Austin. I've been to the Iron Bear, right? Was all 4th Street, where all that. About Time too, that crazy random ass gay place.
You know about Time too?
Girl, the one that's random location under an overpass or some shit. It was
it's a Chili's.
So weird. I was like, what the fuck is this? This a gay bar?
I love About Time too. So sad they're RIP on About Time too because it's no longer here.
That was the one. I'd be listening to y'all. That was the one that closed in the pandemic. Y'all were talking about, right?
That's it.
See, I'm a real listener. I'll be listening. Look,
they had free popcorn, a good dance floor, and it was close by BJ. So it was good.
It was I felt like it was a hodgepodge of gays there too. It wasn't the twinks go there or just the stragglers go there. It was just I don't know what trajectory we're all in, but we all in here.
It was church. You come as you are. You truly did.
Well said.
It was a good time.
Well said.
This place.
Real quick story.
Yeah.
I want to let y'all know real quick. So I remember it was one time there. These boys started fighting, but they started fighting and it carried on until where the drag queens were getting dressed. I don't know. That curtain came down. I saw titties, no hair, no wigs on the floor. I was like, "What is happening?" It was so funny.
I am not even mad about it, but it sounds about right. That place was interesting. I was like, Corey, where the hell are you taking me? What is this locale?
It was the spot, though. It was the spot.
Was there ever? I never got this answer. Was there an About Time 1?
Yes.
Right?
It was
called
About
domain,
Time.
Norris.
It was, and that was called About Time, and then there's About Time 2.
Okay. They couldn't think of another name. That's like, we're just gonna get the sequel like Sister Act. We're just gonna call it About Time Soup.
I love
so.
Austin.
Yeah, spent some decent time in Austin. It was a cute place. Hippie Hollow, like the little nude.
Yeah,
up there, a little naked. Yeah, you know.
That's BJ's spot too.
That is where I be. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But yeah, just out there on the right. It's so random. Like, yeah. Anyway, so,
I've only been to Austin twice, and every time it was like during the winter time, so it's just like a little different. But yeah, I love it. I enjoy both times I've been there. But to be fair, both times I've been there, it's been during Afrotech, so this has been niggas everywhere, and so all the black folks from Austin be like, don't get used to this shit. Like this is right. Not the norm.
Oh yeah.
Don't let it fool you. Don't get caught up. And I was like, oh,
it's very real.
I remember that.
I know that is right.
Yeah.
But Messy Thoughts. How did the Messy Thoughts podcast come about? Like, was it something that you just like, we always wanted to do this and finally found the time to do it, or it just kind of fell in your laps?
Do you want me to go? Or you want to
go? It was your brainchild, so we'll let BJ go through the story.
Okay, I promise I'll make a short story long. I'm just kidding.
No, with that, the community know that's how we be on here.
Well, this is the thing. I've always wanted to do a podcast because I am a consumer of podcasts. I'm like, I would love to do this. I'm like, who would I want to do this with? Someone that's going to cut up with me and have a real good time. The two people I asked said no. LeBron said yes, the third person. So LeBron, I'm just
No, you asked me to do the pod. I said,
no, I'm just kidding.
You want me to be on a microphone? For what reason? For what reason?
She said, this sounds like a setup. This sounds like a setup.
Right. I thought he was. Are you an informant? Who do you work for? Who do you work for?
He over there putting on. Because when I asked him, and I'm being for y'all, he was the first person I knew it was going to be him.
Yeah.
He was on board. He was like, absolutely. When we getting started, I'm like, well, all right. Let me get my notes together.
Right.
So
right.
We did it was like a 2-week turnaround. Like you asked me, I think we waited a week, and then we had like our first episode like 2 weeks later, and we were like, girl, and the first one was a mess. It was a mess.
Crunchy.
As it should be.
That's what
we have not released those videos.
Be.
Our first Kerel, our first 5, 3, at least 3.
Girl.
At least the first 3 were just and mind y'all,
a couple in the Disney vaults.
Mind y'all, we started doing Skype days.
Yes. Oh, Skype.
Skype ain't no more.
Ain't no more. As it shouldn't be.
No.
But you know what? Skype has a very special place in all of our hearts because we know what Skype is. But the new children, the new generation, they don't know what Skype is.
Don't.
No.
And
Skype low-key had the Skype had the low-key bop of a song though when it was ringing. It was a little bop of like doo, 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 doo.
Yeah, I was like, I do it right away.
It was kind of a bop of a little bit, but then the rest of it was kind of trash. At least for podcasters' sake, it was not good for that.
No.
Crunchy.
Baby, to say the least. So, like, what have you learned? Because, like, obviously we've done this for a while, and there's like these highs and lows and things that you didn't foresee that you learn about yourselves. And what have you learned so far about yourselves that you're like, damn, this I didn't foresee to be on this journey?
I mean, I've learned a lot from being able to get in front of a microphone and broadcast what I think broadly. And I think what I've learned is like, you think you can say a lot of things and have a lot of opinions, but then when you get on a microphone and you're talking about your best friend and they hear your podcast and they know you're talking about them and they go, bitch, why the fuck are you telling people my stories? That's where I get caught up.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's... You know, I think that's probably one of the reasons why, like, my friends are just a little bit at arm distance with me on some of the things that they tell, because they know I would never put their names and who they are. I would never disclose that.
Right.
But there'll be some fake ass names with some real ass lives coming to life on this podcast. Okay.
Right.
You know,
and to be frank, we've done said some real ass names.
We didn't.
Okay, so speaking of that, we made a mistake the very first episode. That was our very first mistake, and we ain't never made the mistake ever since. We said a name and we forgot to bleep it, and
it was not kind.
Like the R. Kelly last week, because that wasn't bleeped timely correctly either.
Hey.
We did it on purpose. We did it on purpose.
That's what I bet. I thought that. I was like, these niggas did that on purpose.
We wanted to keep it. He said,
"Amen."
Mm-hmm.
So it's more like almost like telling other folks' business. So like you've been comfortable being vulnerable, obviously, because I mean we've seen the clips that gone viral, especially like obviously about like just like body image and am I black enough? Am I not black enough? You know, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, have you found that you've opened the door that you're like, oh, I can't close that, or I'm glad it's open, it's ripped band-aids off, and I've been able to deal with it way better than I thought it would be.
And can I add on to that too before you answer? Because one of my favorite episodes of y'all is the one I think it was back in November or October. We got talking about the mean gays of Austin, and y'all were just talking about how the gays of Austin been like. I know that has to ruffle some goddamn feathers.
It has. Oh, it has. I've been around Austin just doing my business, you know, at the gym or wherever, walking downtown, and someone will stop me and they're like, "Hey, you were talking about my friend on the podcast about the mean gays. Oh, he heard it. I was showing him all the podcasts." And I'm like, "Oh, really?"
But we didn't say nothing bad. But the thing is, I'll let you know, we didn't get no flack for it because I think we had such a interesting take on, because for one thing, we're black in Austin. So it's like, what you gonna tell us? That's one thing. Second, the guy who actually put out the video about the Austin gays, because you met him before. I mean, he actually came with me to the bar and was like, "Hey, thank you so much for talking about it and giving your opinion and not being like one-sided." I'm like, of course, because we definitely agreed with people saying like, you know, you look a certain way, so that's why people gravitate towards you. That's why it's so much easier for you to have all this access. But at the same time, I'm like, y'all, get your ass out there. If you want it, build it. Build it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at things. I'm like, if I want something, I can build it, I can curate it. I know how to
talk. I talk well.
Right.
I know how to talk.
No, I love it because I was curious because I know we're going to talk about Pride Month here in just a little bit, but one of the things I love about Pride Month for me is to make sure that I speak up as a Black gay man specifically, and I call out a lot of just like how often when it comes to Pride Month, it's marketed to a person who looks a certain type of particular kind of way. And just to hear y'all talking about this on y'all podcast, and I was like, Praise Jesus the most with a microphone is saying the same shit because God damn it, I'm tired. I'm tired of being the only person who said it. The moment y'all said that, I was like, I'm fucking with them forever. I don't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck.
Thank you.
Like, that was
but
just
it's
the
true
moment because I'm the part that I'm tired of is having to tiptoe around people who look like that. Yeah. And their feelings. And I'm like, well, you were born that way. I was born this way. So like, if I make space for you, make space for me. But why I gotta ask for you to make space for me? That's the whole point of the fucking conversation, right? So to your point, I'm tired of asking. So that's why I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I'm gonna mean what I say, and I'm gonna make my own, like you suggested.
And what's frustrating is like they know what it feels like because we're both queer. So I already know that you have been through some of the same shit I've been through. Yes, you might not be Black, but at least on the queer side, I know your whole ass done been through some shit too.
Well, the amount of them Black by injection, though, that should count for something.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But it's just like, so your whole ass should know that we all need space in here, and for you to not make it is fucked up. It's so
because it can
up.
benefit them. Because it can benefit them, and that's why they're not saying it. Because they said, you know what, I may get away with this, and I may be the focal point of all this pride, and maybe it can be focused around me. When really, that's never the point of pride. The point of pride is never one individual, one person, one type of person, one way that we are. Not even as gay men is it really about us as gay men either. So it really is about understanding that it's not about you, baby, and you really need to open the door for everyone else in your community. I think the children have forgotten.
Yeah,
and we're here to remind them.
But I want to shout out real quick though. Pride in Black. I'm actually wearing one of their shirts right now. This is like the Black Pride and Black Gay Pride for Austin. I really want to shout them out because they truly do be out here being seen, trying to do things for the kids, and I truly do appreciate them. So every time there's like an event that they're doing, I'm always sharing it, reposting, like y'all need to pull up and show up. So
is there a Black Pride like in Austin? Like an actual like Black Pride weekend like in Austin?
Yes, there is. They haven't released any of the dates yet, but there is like a Black Pride like week that we have, and I love
Okay.
it. Love it.
You better make sure we know them dates.
Yeah.
Hey, I want them to be. There we go again. Pride in Black, and maybe
Right.
flip, but Pride in Black.
Boom.
Right.
Put it all on the screen.
That's one thing Messy Thoughts does well is we make sure to promote the Black and gay people in Austin, Texas, because I do think people see us on TikTok or the videos and they kind of like come to know us and they do follow us. And so we'll repost these things. We'll put the dates out there and it really does get the word out there. So people kind of show up and start supporting what they need to support.
Platform.
Yeah.
That's the,
Yeah.
like, it's like, yes, it's fun to kiki with your girls and all that stuff, but it's like the point, at least from my perspective, is like, if we're building these platforms, bring everybody with.
Yeah.
Because they might not have the same avenues or whatever, but they might have an avenue that we ain't got. So it's like,
Right.
I got you today, you hopefully got me tomorrow kind of thing. And so I love that. Promote ASAP. I agree.
I do got a question for the two of y'all though. How'd y'all meet? How'd y'all become friends? What's the origin story? I want to know.
Well, we met through friends. Like, it wasn't like an immediate, like, I didn't know BJ initially. And it was after the pandemic at some point. And we were in the same company at one of our friends' home. And I think it was over Drag Race because I would go on like every Friday, go to Drag Race, hang out with my friends. And BJ was there as well. And we didn't like kick it immediately because I was a loud mouth. My volume was here. I could get a lot louder if I wanted to. And BJ doesn't like loud in sound. He kind of says, that's a little bit too much, baby.
Hold it. Let's preface that.
That's true, BJ. You don't like sounds.
I don't like loud sounds in
like
my
sounds.
face. In my face. Your ass be hollering and hooting, hollering, screaming in somebody's face.
We were on the same couch. That was enough distance for me, but not for you. I understand.
BJ said, I'm right here, girl. I am right here.
Okay, side story. We were at the bar one time. This fool, at the Iron Bear, this fool got drunk, and I'm sitting right in front of him. He is not singing a song, screaming a song to me. I'm like, baby, it's time to put the drinks down.
I couldn't hear it, so it was fine.
She's like, I was having a good time.
What song was it, girl?
Some white bitch. I don't know.
It's probably Britney Spears. It's probably a Katy Perry song. Who knows?
I'm dead.
But to continue, because we have seen each other like a couple of times. Like you said, it wasn't immediate. Like, we just gravitated to each other because of what was discussed before. But anyway, we were watching Drag Race. So we just got on the subject of Drag Race, and then Monet Exchange. She came up, and I was like, "Oh, you like Monet?" He was like, "Of course I do." And Monet is one of my favorite drag queens. So that is how him and we made that bond. And I was like, you know what? Okay, we can do this.
I fucks with you. Right. I fucks with
We see each other.
Well, just because before that, a lot of people, I think this is after Monet was on her season. And, Monet, her first season was not her best showing. And so people talked a lot of SHIT. And the people who we were hanging out with, some microaggressions, but they will always talk shit about her. And so to have him defend her just as much as I defend her, I'm like, oh yeah, this my bitch. I'm gonna rock with him. We good.
Yeah. I was a big fan of the Bob Monet podcast during the pandemic. Like, their podcast got me through it. So anyone who was willing to talk Bob Monet, I was like, oh, I got time for you all day long.
Hey, I'm not mad because community we love us some Drag Race, and we'll get into that too. We're gonna squeeze that in this episode as well, just to catch up a little bit on this latest season.
Okay.
But, I have a question from one of the episodes, LeBron. You said you might have fucked a homeless man, and when I heard that, I was like, "How homeless?" If he was on the apps, though.
That's what I'm saying. Was it an Android user? Maybe.
Right, I was confused. Okay.
No, so for the ones who don't know the story, is I was on the apps. It was like a Sunday, and I was like, hey, I want to find some Jewish to come over and, scramble me up. So I said, okay, come over. And this person said, great, I'll come to you. And so I already assumed they have a car. I already assume they have a house. They can travel, they can do these things.
These are fair assumptions.
When they came over, he was like, hey, can I use your restroom real quick? And I was like, hey, that's normal behavior in a hookup. You know, you go to the bathroom beforehand. He kind of cleaned himself up and like got ready, and we're like, okay, cool. And afterwards, he was leaving, and I was like, I think this was a homeless man. Like, I'm just getting the vibe. I think this man's homeless. How? But like, it just like, you know, those realizations afterwards that everything clicks all at once. You're like, oh, this person has nowhere to go.
Yeah. Well,
he was supposed to come into your life. You are a whore for the people.
A whore for the people.
He got what he needed to get. Let's just say that.
Look, this is a safe space because I took a man home from the bus stop once. So LeBron, you okay? You okay? So
sometimes you gotta source it where you can. You know, you source it from different places now, but yeah.
Yeah, I can't talk along my history.
Okay.
I'll leave that. Was it a repeat offender though?
No, I never saw that man again. I hope he is well. I hope he has a house. I hope he's happy somewhere. I don't know who that man is. God bless that man. I don't know that man. No.
Oh Lord. And then BJ, your story is interesting to me because you're the first person I've heard from Boise, Idaho. I was like, I didn't even know people lived in Boise. I was like, where is that at? But then even the locations you've lived post that, especially in like this like political landscape, how have you been able to navigate some of these locations that maybe not the best locales for people that look and sound like you and love like you?
Well, it was interesting to, I would say, just navigate in general. And I would say that's one thing that made me much easier to talk to people, because when you move around a lot, you're going to have to make new friends. So you either just going to sit in the corner and be chill, which you can. That is totally fine. That is not me. I need to be seen. I need to talk. Yeah. So I will say it's very interesting because when I was living in Memphis, Tennessee, that's where my family's from, and that's where we moved. We moved to California. We moved to Boise, Idaho. And I talked different from the people up there. I had a really Southern accent. But then I was living there for many years, and I would go back home to go visit my family. They're like, oh, you talk white. I'm like, I don't think I do, but you know, just because I know how to pronounce some words, you know, I'm just kidding. I had to get my cousins together. But I would say it's helped me truly just mold who I am and just knowing how to truly, for lack of better words, adapt. I know that's I don't want to use that word, but if you get where I'm coming from, it's more like, you know, okay, I see where I'm at. Let me be Mystique and like, you know, blend in with everybody and kick it. So
yeah. And we're not talking about Mystique from Drag Race because her blending is not the best.
I'm talking about Miss Mystique, the X-Man. X-Man.
There we go.
But y'all not too much on Mystique. You know, let her do her thing.
I love Mystique, but
that was 16 seasons ago. That was a long time ago.
Definition of a true auntie. Okay. Let auntie just let
that
auntie
last
do.
look.
What did they call her? What was her nickname? Started to be. What was her? What did they call her? They gave her a name. Bernita. I don't know.
Oh, they did give her a name. It was a gospel singer. It'll come to me in a minute.
That's okay.
That's crazy.
Oh, look.
I got a question for y'all. Because again, I'll be listening. So y'all were talking about Beyonce in that clip, and I love that y'all put the clip in there. By the way, when they were jet lag, and she was like, "I really want to be a whale."
Whale.
A whale.
I want to be a whale.
They were chewing out gum.
Look, just chewing it. So my question is to y'all: Beyonce said she'd be a whale. What would y'all be?
Ooh. Oh. Well, okay. I love big cats. And if you want to, I'm just getting my
I love that pussy. I love that puss.
Oh, the thick? Oh my God.
Wait, what?
I'm like, this is gonna sound so wrong when I say it, but no, I love
that kitty, honey.
Kitty cat. Come on, Beyonce, kitty cat.
I love big cat.
You be a woman, honey.
I just think that tigers are so cunt. I truly do. And so I would be a tiger. I really would, because I think they just look so mysterious. Like, you don't fuck with a tiger. You know they're beautiful. And you don't fuck with them.
Thanks.
I love that.
And they're solitary. I love a tiger. I would probably be an elephant just because I love elephants. Like, if I need to pick me up in the middle of the day, I just look at pictures of elephants or baby elephants or videos or anything like that. So I would definitely be an elephant.
It's that trunk that remind you of other things, ain't it?
Right. And they got some control with it. I was like, I want to do that.
Look, LeBron, I was gonna say that because she a stumper hoe. That's why. Try me if you want to.
Oh, baby, when you do me wrong, I'm gonna take your whole village out. Just
it's a wrap.
Look, I
love an elephant.
I literally just read an article like 2 weeks ago of this poacher like trying to kill an elephant, and the elephant got his ass. It's like,
good.
Oh, we should put those on camera. We should let them, the people who get killed from poaching elephants, we should put their death on camera. I would love to watch it.
I agree. What animal would you be, Jerrell?
Oh shit.
You knew this was coming.
No, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't even think about that. That's some shit I should have. Like, well, damn.
I don't know what I would be.
I don't even know. You know what?
Eagles.
I want to be an old white lady's dog. I want to be an old white lady's dog.
Old white lady's dog.
Amen.
That's what I want to be.
Amen.
You know,
I
want to be one of them kept ass dogs that's in a will.
Yes.
Even after that bitch gone, I'm still taken care of. Like
just a little Pomeranian.
And get cloned over and over and over.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay. Look.
Another one.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You might be right on that.
Yeah.
And what about you?
No, I have not seen the Avatar movie. I didn't like the first one, so I've never gone back.
You mean the live action ones or like the
either or, because the animal is called, his name is is it Momo? Appa. It's a big bison that flies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that would be fish. You can fly.
Ooh, I would do if Appa was a real thing, I would.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Big, cute, cuddly. And I can't wait for that new season to come out next month too. Ugh.
On Netflix.
Yes. Absolutely. Because I'm an earthbender. So I'm an earth sign. I'm an earthbender. I just already know.
Is it the Earth book?
Me too.
Oh,
me too.
Yep.
Me too.
Bossing say.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Toph is my bitch. Don't fuck with her.
Y'all saying.
Are you a bloodbender though? Are you a bloodbender?
Low key, that's when I want to be petty. I would love to be a bloodbender. Absolutely, the fuck.
But that's a waterbender. Though.
I know. So I have to do lava.
You can do the iron.
It's iron, lava, and earth for me. So
you don't know what we talk about, do you? You over here like
I'm sitting here like Captain Planet ho. I don't know what the shit is. I don't know.
It's okay. You're Fire Nation. It's fine. You're Fire Nation.
Get into it. I think you're like it's really good. You know. But I'm gonna be the Avatar. I want all of them.
Okay.
Selfish. Just like in bed.
Jerrell know what question I asked after that. How many seasons and how many episodes?
3.
3 seasons and 3 episodes?
3 seasons.
3 episodes. How many
3
episodes?
seasons. 3 seasons.
But I mean, there's 2 different stories. And did y'all watch the drop, the leak of the movie of Avatar A?
No. I don't want to do that. No, I didn't watch it.
Tell me.
Maybe it was good. It was a really fucking good. Mm-hmm.
We need good content.
When I tell you it was done fucking right, it was done really, really fucking right. Like,
that's good.
Why are they leaking that and not like shit that really matters? Like if they hacking all that shit, like we should have been got old boys tax records. We should have been got all this Epstein files. We should have been.
To be fair,
because people are unserious.
To be fair, it was this man from India though, so he don't give a fuck about these Epstein files. He was like, "Give me what I want to see," and I was like, "Fair, I can't knock you," because I thought the same thing. Right. But then I found out he ain't even from the U.S., and I was like, "Okay, cool, whatever, that makes sense."
This ain't your fight. Yeah,
he's the one that said, "This is what I want to see."
Literally. I know that's right. I know that is right. Oh Lord. Well, community, like we know last week we recorded the episode a little early, and the next day we heard the sad news that Jason Collins had passed away, who was a pioneer in the sports world, not even just the NBA. Passed away only 47. Like that's a sad thing. Died of brain cancer. But was a trailblazer of coming out professionally in the NBA while he was still playing. And I'm not sure if you saw the clip that was going viral with Charles Barkley saying, if y'all don't think there's other gay people in like professional sports, y'all stupid. And it takes pillars like that in these avenues to continue to kind of speak up. And I don't even think he probably like meant to be like this spokesperson, ally person, but you know, when it's just truly who you are, it just comes out the way it needs to. So shout out to him, but shout out to Jason Collins' family and friends. Because that's super sad.
It was a big thing. It was a really big deal when the news broke. I was like, but just but like Charles Barkley said, like, there's more gay athletes out there. They're just not visible.
Mm-hmm.
Outwardly visible.
In all sports. Yeah.
I remember crying last year when I heard about his diagnosis and that he had stage 4 brain cancer. And it just hit me just because, like, I always grew up playing sports, but I always kind of fell to the back because deep down inside, I knew I was gay. I just knew something was different than me. I wasn't as aggressive. I wasn't doing some of these other things that the other boys were doing, right? And so, like, I always kind of fell back. And when I came out, I was rediscovering what it felt like to be an athlete and playing in a lot of gay leagues, but also then I started playing in a lot of straight leagues as well too. And then I actually got to meet Jason Collins in 2013 because a friend of mine actually did a documentary with him. And
we find shit out about you all the fucking time, Jerrell. You ain't never said this. All these fucking years. Another person. He's like, yeah, me and Jason was like this because we was neighbors and went to the same Sunday school together.
I didn't say we were like this. And I didn't mention meeting him before, but yeah, so I met him through my friend Michael, who did this great documentary with him. And it was just a really, really dope guy. And it was really cool just to have that moment to just be very thankful to helping me rediscover a part of me that I felt like I didn't get to let flourish when I was a young athlete. Now I get to do it as an adult. And honestly, it really just kind of gave me the courage as a gay man to play even more straight leagues today. Like, I still play basketball. I still play football. I do volleyball. I'm running track and field, but I also do straight leagues just as much as gay leagues as well too. And it's just because of watching people like Jason Collins be an out person, go and play in the NBA. I'm just like, if he can do it, I can do it. And this just pick up over here. Ain't no money on the table. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an L. That was a big L last week to hear.
Yeah, and like Charles said, like, I mean, there are so many other gay people in sports, and we need to know that that's there and tell people that and like celebrate pride and celebrate everyone's different. Like I said, everything's about people's differences, and once you learn to embrace other people's differences, everything gets better. Everything gets better. So like even with sports, like there's a big market for like the NFL, NBA, and everyone to be like, hey, we're gonna stop this like misogynistic, homophobic bullshit. And we're going to like let people spend their dollars at this entertainment segment. And it's an opportunity and they can do that. So we need to acknowledge that gay people exist in all colors, shapes, and sizes and occupations.
I just hate the idea of how many of those athletes have to also think about, just their livelihood that's on the line as well too.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting their names. Oh boy, that used to play for the Rams who came out during
Sam.
Yeah.
Or something.
No, RK something.
Oh, you're talking about him.
Yeah. He came out.
I was thinking of Michael Sam. That's who I was thinking of.
But like there are people who came out and like they came out during the off season, didn't get picked up again. White boy who used to play for the Raiders, like I think he came out during the season or he came back one more season and then that was it. So I just hate that, these athletes spend so much of their time and of their lives to be up there at that level only to have coming out be what ends it. Just makes me hate that so much for them, And then you add on the layer of not being able to be your authentic self as well too. It's like, damn, you don't get to do what you love. You didn't spend hours and hours and hours and days and years doing. And then you also can't fuck who you want to fuck. That's crazy.
Period.
Prison.
Yeah.
I do think that it could also depend on the sport that you play, because
that too.
I will say this: a gay person playing volleyball, I'm not gonna bat an eye at that because the gays, we love us some volleyball. But I will say, think of tennis. If you are a bomb ass tennis player, you really are your own team. So if you got the qualifying points and you are that bitch, you can play any tournament that you want and win your money. Now, when it comes to basketball, football, or American football, in those sports where it's a collective, they cut you whenever you want. So Not trying to like, steal the gays to like tennis, but I'm like, hey, there's an option,
Yeah.
Because there's
No, you're
that
right.
there's that out gay
From
Brazilian
CSUN. From
tennis player.
CSUN. Oh no, sorry. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
I guess Jean Lucas. Oh, he's hot too. I was
gonna say, well, you can sit on my face. That's what he can do.
he can do more than that. He can pay these bills. I'm just kidding.
Hey man,
I'm not kidding. But yeah, the college player from CSUN.
From CSUN, yeah, for volleyball.
Because he is so good. I don't know if y'all seen about that story about him. Like, there was an announcer who was saying someone basically like, hit him in the face. He's surprised that nobody's popped him in the face because how much attitude he has. I'm like, y'all don't let that dude queen out. I live.
Yeah.
I live.
And I forget the rapper, what's his name? I guess
Lil Wayne?
No. I forget the rapper's name, but the volleyball player had used his song for a video. And then the rapper had saw that he used his song for video, and the rapper then made a video about let my homie, play volleyball, then end up going to the volleyball games as well too, wearing a shirt, being like, that's my homie, and all the rest of that stuff too. Like this straight black man who's a rapper, like I forget his name, but I'm just like, see, that's the shit that I'm talking about. Like right there.
Yes.
Like and he was he was letting them hoes have it though.
Wasn't he? Right.
But people are late to the game. People are late to the game. I'm like, y'all, real volleyball players know because he's played club volleyball. Like, he's been doing that for years. Mm-hmm. That is not new. I mean, y'all just don't know him. And y'all are late to the party. Which, if you're late to the party, come in with some grace and shut the hell up. We already over here having a good time.
Learn.
Armani White's the rapper.
Armani White, that's what his name. Yeah.
He's from Philly. Yeah. So and I mean, like, and that kind of just segues to like what we've been doing for this Pride season, leading into it, and just like throughout Pride. So, community, you're going to hear this question for the next several weeks here. We just know it's so easy to feel like the world is beating up on our communities, but there's a lot of cool shit that we do, and a lot of things to be happy and hopeful and joyful about. So, I'm curious for you two, and we'll ask Jerrell too, because you weren't here last week. What are you proud about this Pride season?
Now I ain't gonna hold you. I'm excited to get naked as possible and wear some Speedos, get in the pool, have a lecture. Like, I truly am. Because one thing that I do like about I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't trying to give y'all this.
No.
Honesty.
He said y'all can stay inside. But for me,
I was just telling LeBron, I'm like, I come alive when the sun is out. And summertime in the USA, like, that's the sun is out for us. So that is what I'm looking forward to this Pride season. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody with their hoochie daddy shorts on. I'm ready for people to start cutting up. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. Okay. Because I'm going to be cutting. You need to cut it.
I mean, I think for me, it's 2026. It's pretty fucked out. It's pretty fucked up out here with the political landscape we live in, with the things that are coming at us all the time. And I think sometimes we take pride for granted when we're like in those like the good years. We're like, everything's going right. Our rights are everywhere. Everyone can get married. Like, we kind of take it for granted. And like, I'm more prideful now in this Pride of 2026, knowing what's come over the last 2 years than I have been in other years, because it's just we're past it now. We're past it. Everyone loves Pride and gay people and all those things, but like, that's not the world we live in anymore. So I think it's time like we re-own Pride and like really make it ourselves, but also go outside.
Right. This girl in the back, we see you.
Right.
He wanted to jump back so bad.
I know he had his arms on like, we see you, Fizz. We see you. Fizz in all his outfits of the day this year. Okay, Fizz, we see you, boo.
And the internet is eating him up. I was like,
eating him alive. I'm like, I know that's right, man.
Oh, they love the pit crew. They love the other members of the pod.
I'm like, you know what? Say less. Don't mind me. I'm over here doing my thing.
Well, Jerrell, you doing your thing too, boo. We see your stories.
You know, I was in my Kerel bag this morning on my post. You know, as BJ was talking about being as naked as possible, that's why I was in my underwear this morning on my Instagram. So
thank you. I'm being for
from
real.
that Christian body.
Look,
I'm ready. I'm ready to be with the crew.
Amen.
I'm ready to just kick it and just be happy because with all the stuff that we're seeing with the Cheeto and the office, it's depressing, and that's why I truly do. I get embarrassed to say I'm an American just because of all the shit that's going on here. So
you're going to Europe, girl.
Oh,
when you going to Europe?
I'm going to Europe, and I'm going to Europe in July, and I wanted to wear this like Cowboy Carter inspired like all white look. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you might want to leave that one in the closet. Might want to leave that one at home.
Wait, last time we had a guest who said that they were going to Europe. We ended up going to Europe to the same time in the same place. Where in Europe are you going to? I'm
going to Santorini, Greece.
Okay, you're going to Greece. Okay. All right. I'm going to Spain. I was about to say, bitch, if we end up in the same place, we about to have
2 years in a row for you.
2 years in a row. That would have been crazy. Okay. You have to let me know how that is because I want to go so bad. But I don't know. I heard there's not like
I'm excited.
much turn up to do as in other places.
It's a little sleepy right here.
I'm going for a wedding. Now I'm so excited that my friends invited me and I'm in the wedding. So like, I'm appreciative.
Yeah.
Now, would I've chosen that place to go? Hell no. But
she said, if I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be there.
Ain't my wedding. Right.
It's not my wedding. But I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna be ready to go.
I know that's right. Okay.
I know that's right. Fair. Well, we love that you guys are both proud for this Pride season. And honestly, like however you show up is the radical thing to do. Show up, be visible, be yourself, because that's what really pisses them the fuck off.
Yeah.
Amen.
Fact.
And
so
piss off
or not,
piss off a racist.
When you said that though, it made me think of be yourself, bitch. Step your pussy up, honey. Get a job.
Suck a dick.
All the business, bitch. Suck a dick.
Suck a dick. Period. Because low key, that's what the Republicans doing anyway, sucking dick. So if they already doing it, you might as well join in the fun.
Everybody sucking dick.
Everybody. Num 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 num.
Both directions.
Baby.
I'm gonna have to make a trip out to Houston this weekend. Oh Lord.
Exercise
those demons, baby.
No, I know.
That is right. Before we get into curiosity here, have y'all been watching Drag Race this season?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
yes.
Okay. So we won't do a recap. Community, we normally do the recaps. We ain't got the time today. But how are y'all feeling so far about the season? And are you excited about this second group that's coming up?
I love the first group. I don't know about the second group yet because I have not watched the trailer, like the 10-minute sneak pre. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. But I really loved the first group of girls. I thought it was a good group of girls. What did you think?
I loved it. Oh, who you talking to? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead,
BJ.
And for one thing, when I saw Curiositea was on there, I was like, oh, I'm already happy because we say this every time. I'm rooting for everybody black. I was still rooting for Mystique. I was rooting for everybody black, and then from there we'll go from there. And I think Lucky Stars ain't one of us, right? I don't know. I ain't want to assume.
I don't know. I think she might be.
I think she.
They look like it, right?
Yeah, she might be second cousin. So I don't know. She in there. She got the invite.
That was
it's giving something. So, yes, it's
There are only two white girls out of the 6.
But you know what? Dawn did eat the girls up, so I ain't mad at. You know what? When give credit when credit is due. The bitch did look good. So, no, LeBron. No?
She was cute. I don't know if all 3 wins were like what I would do. That last challenge, like the outfit, I was like, maybe we give it to Lucky Stars because she did something a little bit different. But that was maybe just my opinion.
No, I agree with you on that one. That would probably be the one that I wouldn't have given it to. But it gave Barry producer because she didn't win the first 2, so it gave a producer's edit for that third one there. But
and they just know Dawn's gonna be better TV. Let's be for real.
I think
it is what it is.
When the cast came out, did you guys know who's gonna win? Like, do you automatically say, "Oh, that's the winner"? Do you have someone in your mind?
For me, I actually just really started Drag Race like a few years ago.
4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Like just like
a newcomer.
Yes,
he started when BB was on. He started when BB was on.
The first season, right? Many moons ago.
So I don't know. Like for me, this feels like a brand new season, just because I really don't know a lot of the girls now. Like Aunteas and Sam Star, who's just a couple seasons ago, and like Dawn. Like I know them up to, but a lot of the other girls I don't know. Like I wasn't around for Silky. I wasn't for Morgan or Kerel or any of them. So like I was really getting to learn a lot about these ladies. And that's been a real joy for me this season. That's why, honestly, I really liked this first group because it introduced me to some queens who I've heard of, but I've never gotten to see just because they're not on the main RuPaul circuit that you see these days, right? They are the queens who were on Ru, but they're the queens now in their cities, you know, where they are. Yeah. So it was really cool to see some of those girls that people knew from a while ago back on the main stage. And I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Like with Morgan, like I get it. Like this makes sense. Yes. Like Kerry, I was like, okay, girl,
and now you get to see like, bitch, I'm from Chicago, where that comes from.
Yeah, you know, like
and them two together on the same season. I was like, we needed that moment. Thank you.
Exactly, that closure.
Yeah.
Who's on the next bracket? I think Silky is on there.
So there's Silky. There's the ones that I like. I mean, I love me some Reverend Dr. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. She's just great.
Much.
Oh my god. It's just great too. Even though I don't think she'll win it all, her mug be mugging though. We used to be sleeping on Silky's face. Her paint job is fucking good. But anyway, Silky's in there. I'm trying to remember like the big names.
Aura Mayari, I think, is in there as well. April Carrion is in there.
Yeah, let me look it up here while we.
I'm like, we acting like we ain't got Google A over
right.
Here. We can
Alexa.
That's literally what I'm doing right now, just for y'all.
Right. Is Aunteas in it? Selena Aunteas?
Selena Aunteas is in that one.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought Selena was sexy on her original season. Now that thing
for her.
You did wait, like her drag? I'm talking about just how they look.
I don't like her drag. I don't like her drag at all.
I ain't talking about LA. I'm talking about how they look. I think Aunteas look real good. And if I catch that hoe up in LA, it's on. I'm like, what's up?
Okay, now I know that's right. All right, so is Vivacious is in this group, so like that's the
Rude with Vivacious.
Vivacious is in this
That's
group.
the best one. That's the best. Mother.
Crystal Method is in this one. I used to love Crystal Method, which Dawn is Crystal Method's daughter. Like, Dawn's aesthetic is very Crystal Method 2.0.
Yeah,
if you think about it,
very elf.
Yeah. Did we say April Carrion? She's in there. Aura, Crystal, Selena Aunteas, Silky, and Vivacious. That's who's in there.
I'm rooting for everybody black.
Vivacious and Silky.
Yep.
I think Crystal will go far though. She's like the Dawn, so she'll be like the one that wins the 3 episodes, and then they'll throw another one in.
Because Rue loved Crystal in that season. Like, so when Rue likes you and gives you like nicknames, like a Silky, like a Crystal, it makes your path a little easier.
Yeah, that's true.
So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm like, and Vivacious was like from season 2, I think.
Season 6.
Oh gosh.
Season 6.
Okay, so yeah, it's like long ago. So Jerrell, Vivacious like comes up every season because like somehow her head, like the head. Remember Ariana Grande when she was the guest host? That head is Vivacious.
Okay.
And so like she's referenced all the fucking time, but she was
all
like
the time, every season. Yeah,
so
she was like number 5 out.
Cool.
It's a mess on the original season. Just a mess. But hey,
she's very club kid, so it's gonna be very interesting to see what she brings to the main stage and the fashions that she may bring that may be a little bit different from the other girls. Like it'll be different what Crystal will bring. It'll be different from what Silky will bring. So I'm excited to see her back. Like I'm really excited for these older queens.
How club kid can you be when you've been in drag 30 plus years at this point? Like it's club granny at this point. Like no shade. Like
it's crazy. Girl.
I mean,
you know you wrong.
You graduate from club
12
kid
years ago.
Damn.
But at that time she said she had been a drag queen for like 20 years at that point. So she She's club grand. She got
She's
club grandkids.
Yep, her and RuPaul up in the club together,
baby. That part. So I'm glad to see her back for sure. And I agree, like her aesthetic is that club kid, but it's like, how club kitty can you be after a point? I don't know.
All right, quick question. So I do love the new method of this All Stars. Like it's the tournament, like because you truly have to show your best, or you're not moving on. Now, I've always wanted to do what I'm about to say this season. I would love to see it, but a first out. See, like if you were out the first person out, what if they did that in tournament style? I mean,
I think it would be amazing.
I would love to watch that. Like if you were out the first episode, but they brought you back, it was only people who were out first.
A season
or
of pork
second.
chops. Yeah. A season of pork chops would be
pork chops.
Yeah, that would be real.
And I almost low key. I almost low key don't want it tournament style. I want to be like, who's gonna be pork chopped again? Who gonna be pork chopped again?
Pork chop of all pork chops.
You a double pork chop? That's crazy talk.
Damn.
I also want them to start off like be mean to them. Start off the whole season with Snatch Game, first episode, go. And then do
something they all never got to do. None of them got to do it, so.
No one ever got to do it. So it's like start us off with the Snatch Game and then be like, boom, you're in it.
Damn, that's evil.
Yeah.
The only person I can think of that went out first but came back is Irene the alien.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And
yeah, Irene went out first. She was there for like 2 episodes, I think, but she was the first person eliminated. But she came back for All Stars and she did really good.
She did very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't lip sync, but she did real good.
Girl. That's honestly how I feel about Dawn. That's how I feel about Dawn as well too. Like she shouldn't have won that lip sync.
Okay.
No, she shouldn't
like,
have
can we
won
be
that
real?
no.
Can we mix it up a little bit? Let's make it not like we knew obviously she was going through. So like can we make it a little bit more exciting?
Yeah.
I actually was really sad that Morphine didn't go through. I thought Morphine was so lovable and like never won a challenge, but was just so lovable during the confessions that I think she was the drama. Let's say that.
Lovable. Girl, she was the drama. I wouldn't say it.
She was the drama. I love it.
She was I love the mess. I love mess.
I love that she owned it too. She leaned all the way into it, owned it.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, bitch, you really did plot against Lucky, and now you get mad because Lucky didn't give you the badge. I was like, girl.
Well, when Lucky did give her the star badge, she was like, "Here you go," and then she was like, "Oh, thank you, sister." I still hate her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great television.
So real quick, so LeBron, if we were both on Drag Race, will we have a Messy Thoughts Alliance?
Under no circumstance. No. You're my biggest competition.
You see this nigga? Fuck you.
That's funny. We asked that last. Was it last season or was it last?
It was last season.
Or maybe it was just.
It was last season. The last regular season. Yeah.
And like,
would you have
Jerrell and Devon immediately was like, absolutely. I was like, yes, but I was like,
no, I'm gonna
sure.
go and try to get one for everybody.
But God, step the pussies up. Like, if it come down to it, I love y'all hoes with all my heart. But
you know what?
Come down to it, I want to win.
I wish all 3 of y'all were on here because I would ask this question. But all right, you all have to give your point away, but you cannot give it to yourself. And there's only 3 of y'all, so one of y'all ain't getting that. So I don't want to.
Right.
I want to.
Well, we're just gonna have to come up. We're just gonna have to come up messy thoughts then,
right?
And answer that question.
Boom.
There we go.
You know, here's the thing though about the 3 of us. Like game wise, like I think we would help each other out, but strategy wise, we would all put ourselves first, and then like if we could then save our girl, then we would save our girl. But we're not we would not intentionally be like, well, I'm gonna do this so that way she go like, no, I'm gonna do what I need to do,
right?
And I'm good. Then it's like when they say put your mask on first and then help the person.
Amen.
It's very much
Take care of one. Take care of one.
And I might say, girl, get your mask on while I put my mask on. But like, girl, hurry up and put your mask on. Shit,
bitch,
like, come on. But I ain't gonna put it on for you.
Exactly, exactly. And then we're honest though. Like, whoever was the best will get it. Like, if I had to choose between 100%. The 2 of them, I'm giving it to whoever was the best. Like, it's
1,000%.
Whoever turned it out the most.
Yeah.
Done.
Look, after 8 years of doing this shit together, 7 years, 8 years, 7 years of doing this shit together,
7 years.
We done learned that, but like, I'll see you tomorrow, girl. Don't worry.
Right. Amen. Amen.
Life goes on. Yeah,
it does. It's like shit, girl.
You still my
what we
sister.
doing tomorrow?
Look,
what we doing for dinner?
right. Where we going tomorrow?
What we about to eat?
Right.
You know,
Your house,
I
mine.
think about that sometimes, LeBron. I'm like, because we've been, it'll be almost a year that I would say, been out to the world, showing our show. But I'm like, we have not had, him and I have not really had like I say, a true like disagreement about nothing. We've been very, oh yeah, let's do this. Like, no, but I'm just like, I'm hoping that day never comes. Just because like I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Because I love my friend. I love my girl. What?
BJ, it's a perfect combination for us because you're very type A and I am very type B. I just go with the flow. I don't care what happens. But you are like, just let me know. The color in here is a little different. I need to change it. Like, we have a theme song on Messy Thoughts that, like, when it first came out, we were like, oh, we need to edit this. And BJ was like, we're not putting on the first episode. We're going to let it go, and we're going to do it on the second episode. But we ended up putting on the first episode, and it ended up being fine and wonderful. But BJ was like, no, we have to take it down. We got to remove it. We have to do something different. And I'm like, no, it's fine, BJ. We're going to be good. So we work well as a team.
Damn. If shit ain't right, I'm not performing.
I hear you.
I got you. No, it's interesting. Like when we first started, like we used to like go back and forth a lot between the three of us. A lot. And I'm not gonna say the common denominator was me. It was. But
I ain't said nothing.
We worked on it.
Right. Growth. Okay. Growth. You know. But the thing that I have really enjoyed, though, is that one, it has taught me the importance of real friendship. Because real friendships, you can have those conversations, you can have those disagreements, and it's not, well, bitch, fuck you, I'm done. There are too many people out there that have these surface level friendships, and they want to say, that's my bitch, that's my girl, but then when shit gets tough, you don't know that bitch.
Well, yeah.
You know, and that's one thing that I've really, really enjoyed about crossing that line with these two is that I know that like whatever happens, we know exactly where the real line where things will go south. And it's not as simple as some of this petty stuff that a lot of people don't know how to handle or communicate or work through, right? Or just letting shit be, it is what it is. People often forget friendships require work just like a relationship do, right? And so they have really helped me how to understand that I want more quality out of my friendships than quantity. And if I can't be myself and we have these moments and we still can't come back together today, I honestly don't need it.
I don't want it.
Don't want it. Don't need
I don't want it.
Yeah.
It's too hard at that point. It's way too hard. It's not worth it. It's like we could come and be adults here, but someone's hurt and we're not talking correctly. So
but it's also the respect though, right? Like I know that like if we get into it, I respect my girls enough to still show up no matter what. Yeah. And I know that they respect me enough. Even if don't matter who was right and wrong, whoever was hurt, at the end of the day, it's not enough for me to turn my back on my girls. Right. And that is something that I just absolutely loved about doing this. So, you know, you say, BJ, that, you know, you're a little nervous about that, but I'm telling you, it has literally only made them like more my family than ever before.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. And I don't think we would ever have a big blow up like that because one thing LeBron already knows, I do not mind confrontation. So I'll push the envelope. If I don't agree with something, I will say it, but I'm not a bitch. Like, you know, like, hey, let's talk about this. And I'm like, let me just be transparent with you because I want you to know exactly where I'm coming from. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see.
I think you're really good, BJ, at like doing that. I think you're really good at like showing us, like telling me things and being communicative so you know where you're coming across and you know what you want to get out of it and you're very clear about it. So I do appreciate that about you, friend. And you taught me what a friend is and what a deeper is and what an acquaintance is.
Okay.
Because
I don't say acquaintance no more. I don't say that no more because some boys got really upset when I said acquaintance. So now I have friends and I have buddies.
Buddies.
They got upset when you call them an acquaintance?
Yes, and I'm like, y'all, go look up the definition of an acquaintance. It's not a bad word. No. But we've changed. The word has evolved. When you call someone acquaintance, it's almost seen as a dig. Oh, they're my acquaintance. I'm like, but go look at the actual. What?
No, because I do the same thing. I'm shocked because I do the same thing, and I wish a bitch would get mad at a call acquaintance. Because now you a nobody, bitch. You didn't demoted yourself. What you mean? You got the nerve to get mad at me? Who is you?
Acquaintance is not a bad word.
It's not.
Look up the definition. It's nothing bad. It's just a person that you just see out that you don't know well, but you do. They're familiar to you.
But you're cordial. Exactly. You're cordial and
right.
Child, people get hot in the pants when you call them an acquaintance. So now,
we ain't friends. We ain't friends.
So now I'm like, oh, that's my buddy. That's my buddy.
You said, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I call acquaintance. Sometimes I would say that's my friend from volleyball, or I start doing that. Like you're a friend in that space. I don't know you outside of that, but that's my friend from dodgeball. That's my friend from work. I don't know you outside that.
Exactly.
Look, and the truth is, 3/4 of Seattle go around calling me Jay, and they don't even know my real name. So a good chunk of them don't really know me, and they be like, "That's my friend." No.
Oh damn,
that doesn't work for me.
No,
because
so
people don't.
If we hear, "Hey Jay out," we be like, "Oh, acquaintance." And on that note, we're gonna get to curiosity real quick before we get out of here.
Okay.
All righty. So the first one is coming to the stage is LeBron and BJ. Ooh, do I make you have to decide on one song? What song is playing? And it's gonna be one song.
What song is playing?
Yes, as
BJ, what song is playing?
Right now?
When
we're coming out.
Coming to the stage. What do you want that song to be?
Oh. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's think. I don't know, for some reason I have Lil' Kim. Like, I have that song Lil' Kim that we came to out when we did our live show. It was the Jump Off. I love that song.
Oh, yes. Okay. I've been gone for a minute. Now I put the Jump
now
Off.
back at the Jump Off.
Okay, look.
You love that song.
All I do was party.
It was such a good song to come out. So when we did our live show, they were like, what do you all want to come out to? And that was just in my mind. I'm like, I want to come out to this
song.
Yeah.
Not bad at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
This is something we haven't done in a while. So we used to, every guest come on, we would say, what's your auntie name? So for you don't know, like at the very beginning, I'm Auntie Vodka, Jerrell's Auntie Henny, and Dewan is Auntie Chardonnay. And so that's kind of been our alter egos throughout the run of this podcast. And we haven't done it in a while. But I figured it'd be good to find out what your auntie's name is. And usually we say it's like an adult beverage, but if you don't drink, it could be any kind of beverage. So what would be your auntie name?
Ooh.
I'm going to be Auntie Tanqueray.
Okay, Tanqueray.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can't mess with it, but I see you.
Right.
But the name is cunt. I think I don't like Jen either. But Tanqueray, that is such a name.
that is a nice little name.
I don't know. I'm a tequila girl, so I think I'm just gonna do Auntie Casa.
Auntie Casa. Okay.
Amigos.
Like Casamigos. Straight to the.
She said Auntie George Clooney. Okay.
Okay. Rep us out, please.
Hey, I know that's right. One is Got to Go, Oil Can Harry's, Iron Bear, or Rain.
Two of them go.
Fuck. He said two could go. Which one do I keep more? Honestly, fuck.
We're keeping Iron Bear.
Oh yeah,
they got food there.
Yeah,
they have food there.
Priorities.
Lovely. Literally, it's the one reason I go.
You know what? Rain can beat it.
We gotta kill Rain because OCH has some great drag queens. Celia Light is one of the best drag queens in Austin, Texas. She performs out of there Sundays, I believe, and Thursdays.
Sunday.
She's great. Yeah. So OCH has to stay.
Okay.
It does.
Rain.
What I think about Oil Can Harry's is we went there for New Year's Eve one year and they had like the drag queen singing and she was doing Love on Top. And you know me, after some drinks, I'm going to be thinking I'm the drag queen. Me and one of Corey's friends that I used to work with, we were just living our life singing that song. And people were hooping and hollering for us. That drag queen was so mad at us, came up to us after like, y'all need to calm down, it's my show, blah, blah, blah. We're like, our bad, but I mean, it is what it is. Step your pussy up there.
Name them.
Step your pussy up.
Be more fun.
I can't remember who it was. And it was a black queen too, so I kind of felt bad. But I was just like, it's a dope ass song. Especially this was like 10 years ago, so Love on Top was like still that shit, you know. So I was like,
I was about to be messy and put something in the chat, but I said, I ain't gonna do that.
I would not remember their name for the life of me. And I might have a picture of her in like my Google photos. So I'll look in this, so I'll send it to y'all in the DMs.
Please do, because I want to know. Because if they still here, I would be like,
say their names. I know that's right. Let's see here. Splash Days or Pride?
Ooh. For me, it's gonna be Pride. I like Pride. I like the downtown moment. Splash for me is Hippie Hollow during the weekend of Memorial Day, and it's a little bit too much. I like to go to Hippie Hollow when it's empty, and and then the girls can feel the breeze. But I'll do the Pride. I'll skip the Hippie Hollow Splash.
Okay.
But BJ, you're probably a Splash girl.
Oh yeah, Splash is where it's at. You got naked folks. You got folks that's in Speedos. And you know me,
out-of-towners.
There's all types of different bodies. And I love all types of different bodies. Because I said, if a bitch can go there and be in their truth and how they want to look and be like, this is who I am, I fuck with that bitch. And we drinking. And we in some water. Oh, baby.
When is Splash?
And community, happy Memorial Day, by the way. The day this comes out, happy Memorial Day. So it's right now.
Happy
Splash
Memorial
is going
Day,
on right now. So if you
Splash
see
is
BJ out there while you
weekends.
listen to this, say hey.
Yes.
So Splash is 2 weekends?
It's Memorial Day and Labor Day, right? Like this is the closing and opening of summer.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's like the official closing and opening here in Austin, like of summer.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to peep one of those next year.
Yeah.
Labor Day.
This is what I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to rent a black boat. I want the boat to be black itself, and we pull up so we're not gonna come when it first starts. I want people to hear us coming. The music is bumping and ain't nothing.
You want an entrance, and it's gonna be Little Kim the jump off. That's what's gonna be playing.
Right, it's gonna be the jump off coming in.
Y'all, that would be such a fun idea.
I would come up from the bottom of the boat like this.
I said that would be so tea if we just pull up and storm the girl. I won't.
That's right.
I would fly in for that. Right. I would fly in for that. I would definitely do that.
Okay, maybe you know what?
Yeah,
maybe
we can get this doing.
But I may put something together. I want a black ass boat to go.
Yeah,
so
that'd be dope.
I know that's right. PB&J or turkey sandwich?
PB&J. Grill that motherfucker. Put some butter on it. Grill it. Oh,
I ain't never had no grilled PB&J before.
It's some country ass shit, but it is so good. No. It is delicious. Eat it tonight.
What do you grill it on? The George Foreman?
The George Foreman.
And do. So.
Okay. No, I am definitely a turkey sandwich. I don't know. I don't do that PB&J. I don't know what that shit is, but that's not for me. I've never done that, honey.
That's not for me. I love me a PB&J. Thong or jockstrap?
Jockstrap.
Thong. What are you talking about? Thong.
Okay, I don't know if it's a thong or if it's a jockstrap. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's a thong or a G-string. No.
Does it go to the ass?
It'd be up there, but a G-string and a thong are two different things, right? They're two different things.
G-string is just a slimmer.
I think okay, so maybe I'm talking about the wrong thing because I wore a G-string and it was the most uncomfortable thing. It was when I wore my Sailor Moon outfit because I'm like, if I happen to just fall over, everything's just out. It was so uncomfortable. I'm like, I'll never wear this again.
You said never again.
But you get used to it though. I actually wore my first thong for the first time 2 years ago, and it felt uncomfortable. But then at some point, you forget that hoe on, and it felt really lovely. I'm telling you, it's not something it won't feel right the first 2 or 3 times, but by that 4th time, you're like, this is nice. Mm-hmm.
See, and there's something just so slutty about them taking it off. Taking it off at some point. It's just
or just like you be dancing, your shirt come up, and then all of a sudden the little you know what I'm saying? Look, just right here. Mm-hmm.
But see, God, here I go again saying too much on the Stay On podcast. The thong though, sometimes if you bending over though, it be rubbing against your booty hole, and I'm like, okay,
It's itching.
Okay. Not itching, but it feel all right.
Maybe that's foreplay. What the fuck you talking about? Go ahead, bitch.
Right. Tension.
Look.
Right there, baby. That's what it is. Okay. Let's see here. So this is a new one. Spit, sip, or slurp. So spit means kill. Sip means marry. Slurp means fuck. So
Okay.
spit, sip, slurp.
Spit is kill.
Yep.
Fuck.
Sip
Slurp,
is marry.
Sip is marry, and slurp is fuck. Okay.
There we go. Michael B. Jordan, Jeremy Pope, Bad Bunny.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Which one's fuck again?
Slurp.
All right, we're slurping Bad Bunny.
Wait, give me the names again. Hold on, give me the names again.
Michael B. Jordan, Jeremy Pope.
Can y'all still see me?
Yeah, we see you.
Yes.
We can see you, boo. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Not you looking up these people names.
He's looking these up.
Look at the people names up.
Michael.
Oh my God.
Michael B. Jordan, Jeremy Pope, or Bad Bunny?
All right, go ahead.
Who you?
Why would you ever not marry?
LeBron said he's slurping and fucking it up.
Oh no, I'm marrying Jeremy Pope.
Okay.
I'm marrying him. I'm marrying him. I'm marrying him. That is my.
She said, "I's man, it's not."
Not you calling me fat, Sophia. Hold up now.
Oh God.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm okay. So I am sipping Jeremy Pope. I am
Slurp.
spitting.
No, you said you're sipping. You're sipping Jeremy Pope. Okay, you're spitting out
him.
Who?
Y'all gonna kill me, but I'm spitting out Michael B. Jordan. I want some of the Bad Bunny.
You want to see it? All right.
Yes. I want some. So I'm slurping up all Mr. the Buns. Mr. Benito.
Okay.
What about
LeBron, finish yours out. Who you sipping and who you spitting out?
I guess I'm spitting out. No, I'm gonna marry Michael B. Jordan. I'm gonna kill Bad Bunny, so I'm gonna have to spit out Jeremy. I apologize.
Baby, that's okay because he's for me anyway. That's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Look.
Michael B. Jordan will make a great husband. What are you talking about?
And what?
Yeah.
And what?
Jerrell.
Mine's is exactly like LeBron's. Like, I'm going to slurp Benito. I'm going to sip on Michael B. Jordan. And I'm just going to have to spit Jeremy Pope.
He can come back, though.
Right, you had a little sucky before you spit it out, though.
Man, y'all are weak. Y'all are weak. Somebody get a freaking Oscar and y'all all what they did. Y'all are
right. Baby, let me tell you. I just know that man, when I say I want to be freaky, he going to get in the character real quick. And I'm fucking a whole new man. Let me tell you, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
You said I got twins from Sinners, baby.
Smoke and stack, okay? Look.
Now, I would. Michael B. Jordan can spit on me. I'm okay with that.
I see what you did there.
Is that a request?
It's a promise.
We'll put it in the DM.
Oh, wrong song.
I know that is right. I gotta think. I can say mine. I would slurp. Yeah. I would slurp Jeremy Pope. That motherfucker's so fucking fine. I would slurp Jeremy. I would sip Michael. And God, I'm spitting Benito out though.
The number one artist in the world. That's crazy.
He got lips.
That is crazy talk.
He got the lips and the way them hips be moving too, bitch. Like,
I know. Hold on. Let me think.
You know he just be going and going and going.
Just
yeah.
Oh damn. Yeah. So he probably just have to spit on me too, then. Benito. It is what it is. I don't like to be spit on, but you know what? It is what it is.
Y'all could have gave like a clear loser in there, but y'all did not. Y'all gave
no. We gotta make this shit hard.
That's true.
Okay. Okay, we'll do a couple more here. One is Gots to Go. Adele, Whitney, Grace Jones. Oh, see, I do my research, y'all. Y'all think I don't be watching too. I ain't saying nothing.
I love you, LeBron. Bye, Adele.
How dare you?
It is never no hello. It's goodbye.
Goodbye. I can't participate in this. This is not okay. I can't participate in this. I refuse. I'm not killing any of them. I'm not killing
She
any
said,
of
I
them.
can't kill nobody because I'm dead. Actually, I'm dead. So
Right.
I can kill
Myself.
anybody.
Right.
You would never not.
Whitney's already cold, so maybe Whitney.
Dang
Whitney's
it.
already cold. What do you want me to do? I can't make a choice. You said Adele, but I don't.
You said, I'm just going to follow what life did. Life did this, not me.
I am so done.
Not me. The Beverly Hills Hotel did it, not me.
Hey, man, right? She said it wasn't me. I
You know
knew
what?
it.
You didn't choose
Everyone
Grace
just
Jones, so
unsubscribed.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I'm glad you didn't choose Grace. And y'all know her birthday was yesterday. Well, when this comes out, it wasn't yesterday, but it was yesterday.
Grace Jones. Grace Jones. Beach or mountain?
Beach. Wait, gotta go or want to keep?
Just either or.
Beach, baby. Fuck
Beach.
them
I
mountains.
want to see people in their bathing suits. I want to have a pina colada. Like I want to do all of that.
I want to see people naked. I want to see people frolicking. Actually, I just want to see me frolicking. So, you know.
BJ's my energy.
I know. Let me tell you, I need to be as Flash. I need to be as Flash.
Let's go to Miami. Let's just do a group trip. We're going to Miami. We're going to Miami.
I'm here.
BJ,
you know,
just real quick.
I'm not the biggest Miami fan anymore. Miami's not as cute as it used to be. Well, like if we're going to like maybe Haulover, like or Sebastian Beach and all that, okay, cool. But like Miami ain't really that gay. Like during the day, yesterday they got the gay part of the beach, but there ain't really no place to go that night.
It's very Florida.
That big like one gay bar still, and I guess that one
Twist.
Place where it's like
Twist.
Yeah, they still got Twist.
They still got Twist.
I've had some fun nights at Twist, but outside of that, that's about it.
I still gotta wait. I still gotta wait 2 more years before I go back to Miami. So see me in 2020. Baby, the
way cooked out.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, I ended up naked on the bus stop.
Government.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Naked on the bus stop outside the Airbnb. Girl, Miami and flipped me upside down, had me outside doing the most.
Do you know that Persian
wearing the
least?
Naked.
Do y'all know who that Persian porn star is? I cannot think of his name, but I think it's like Persian Wolf or something.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but ain't he racist? I think he had something a few years ago. Yeah.
True. But he was there when I was there. He is very striking in person. I will say that. That's all.
Yeah, I saw him at Market Days last year.
Yeah.
And he was talking to like other Jerrell, Tequila Jerrell. It was me and him. We were talking to him at the bar. And I was like, okay, you handsome and shit, but I recall there was some racist ass shit he put out a few years ago. I was like,
he don't fuck with her.
Unfollow.
He don't fuck with her.
Yeah.
He don't fuck with her.
Yeah.
I don't follow him either. Sorry, but what were you gonna say? You were gonna say something, Ron. What were you gonna say?
Oh, girl, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. That thought came and went, honey.
I know that's right. Let's see here. We'll do 3 more. When do you feel the most sexy?
Oh, I love this question.
For me, I think I feel most sexy like when the communication is flowing and I feel the most comfortable and I feel like I know what's going on. I'm like, oh, then we can get into it. So that's how I feel when communication.
When you're that pocket of that communication where it's just like you in it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to do this. Oh, let me help you scratch that itch. Okay, thank you. Yes.
Boom.
Got it.
Now this is just vain of me, but I feel the most sexy when I get a haircut.
That ain't bad.
There is something about a haircut though.
What I tell you, when I get in that crop, y'all,
a new person.
Don't look too close
a new
now,
dude.
I need a haircut. But I'll be like, oh my God, look at that.
Who that is? That's me. It's me.
Ooh, I know that's right. Best barbecue place in the Austin region. And I'm curious to hear what y'all say.
I'm from Alabama originally, so nowhere in the Austin region. I'm gonna say Memphis, Tennessee.
Ooh, okay.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
The question is like, what's the best barbecue in Austin? That's what I'm getting at, right? Or
yes.
I don't eat much barbecue here, but the place I have gone to that has really good barbecue is Terry Black. Yes, it is on Barton Creek. It's good.
It's good. I like it.
It's good. Salt Lick is also really good. It's kind of outside of Austin a little bit. And it's like,
I've been to Salt
Lick. There's like a $30 all you can eat like meat buffet.
Meat plate.
Highly suggest that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
Show up hungry, stay there a long time. Let's just say
I
that.
love a nice meat plate at the bathhouse.
Does Austin have a bathhouse?
We used to.
No.
I was about to say
2016 it closed.
Damn.
Long time ago.
So I guess I would have been. I guess I would have been down there though before. Huh? I guess we didn't know. And we'll end here. Beyonce or Janet?
Oh, Beyonce for me. Beyonce for me.
He said, "Oh, okay, yeah, for sure."
Why did you say it like it was easy?
Right.
Didn't even pretend that it was a
So
was hard.
he's like, he said, "Oh, Janet. Oh, who's that?"
Why take the first? We ain't gotta do no dramatic effect. I'm gonna tell you why. I grew up with Beyonce. I love Janet, and I'm not discredited. I love Janet. Janet is one of my girls. But if I had to choose between the two, I grew up with Beyonce. So Beyonce is my girl.
Yeah, I would also echo that because, Janet instructed the other girls how to do it. Like, she was the blueprint for the white girls, Brittany, Christina, the other girls to come out here and do it. So we really have to give it up for Janet. I fully understand that. But just like BJ, I mean, I remember my sister's boyfriend coming home with a magazine with Beyonce on the front. It was like her swimsuit edition. And I was like, who's that? And he's like, oh, this is Beyonce. Beyonce is the most gorgeous woman in the world. And she was in Destiny's Child, and she was in this, and she was that, and she went all over. So Beyonce is the artist of my life. I love her to death. And if you didn't go to the first two shows of Renaissance or Cowboy Carter, you cannot go to the third act. So sorry, you do not get tickets, okay?
Amen.
If you didn't go, you don't get to go this one.
Yep.
So don't fight me.
And that includes Dewan. No, just playing. Love you, Dewan. Because Miss Cowboy Carter is like, girl.
But you know what, community? So what they have said is that if you pick Janet, you owe.
Oh,
it is what it is.
But hear me out. We really are picking Janet because Beyonce loves Janet. Loves Janet down. So we really are not. Anyway, man.
He said, you ain't going to get me in trouble for Janet. BJ, LeBron, we love that you took time to kick it with us today. We really appreciate it. Tell them if they don't know who the fuck and how to find y'all, they under a rock. But where can they find you? What's the socials? All that good stuff. Let us know.
All right. If you all would just go to messythoughts.com, that's where you will find all of our social media. We have TikTok. We have Instagram. We also have YouTube. Please go to all of those platforms, y'all. We are truly trying to build all of those platforms. Right now, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you would just do us so kind, go over there, hook us up. But if y'all just come and just like something and comment, that's plenty of love for us. So that's where you can find us, messythoughts.com.
And what days does the podcast come out?
Wednesdays.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
We weekly over here, baby. Weekly.
I know.
Amen.
That's right.
Amen.
Y'all stick with it. Stick with it. Don't get discouraged, okay? Because it's a lot.
We don't want these one at a time. No. We every week, honey.
Yes.
Although, look,
let them know.
We thought about seasons a couple times. We're like, should we do some seasons?
Right? Like, maybe we should migrate to seasons, and then it's usually me saying no.
But you know what? But
let's keep it going.
I'm with you too. It's not us two. It's not us two. That says that. Because I like to be relevant. Like I don't want to be talking about shit 5 months ago. I want to be like.
There's too much out there to talk about right now.
Exactly. Look, I mean, shit. We had like 6 things on the list today, and we already at almost 2 hours. So imagine having 5 months worth of stuff.
Oh, God,
yeah, it's too much. We have too many things to talk about. It's great.
But no, we love seeing Black queer shows come about. Like, because honestly, being there for 7 years, we've seen some come and go. Stick it out. Like, we need to be visible. We need to be seen. We need the full spectrum. We need all the voices out there because they're trying to hush us up. So there might be times where you get tired and discouraged. Just at least know you got 3 aunties over here rooting and supporting you all because we love the show and we don't say that about everybody.
It's true. And y'all have it. Honestly, y'all have it. Like, and it's
thank you.
And you have it too, especially as like another podcaster. Like, I listen to y'all. And so like I'm invested and I'll be like, damn, I hope we sound like this. Like I'm a fan. Right? Like y'all really do have it. Y'all seriously do. And y'all compliment each other very, very well. So just blessings on blessings on blessings. And y'all ever got any questions? Come ask your aunties, the old heads over here as well.
Oh, we know where to find you.
You know.
I'm about to be on y'all ass tomorrow because I have some questions about this and questions about that. So trust, I'm about to. But I do want to say we could not be Messy Thoughts if it wasn't for our producer Keller. He is so awesome. Like so, and we call him Daddy Keller over here. So we're gonna try to get we want to get some. I want to get some t-shirts. I just thought of this. I'm like, we need to get some t-shirts that says Daddy Keller or yes, Daddy Keller or thank you, Daddy. Keller.
He got a cute voice too. When he be chiming in every now and then, I'm like, oh, okay, look.
He's right here.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'm looking
more
right
Daddy
now.
Keller.
More
Daddy
Keller.
Keller.
Exactly.
Okay, more Daddy Keller.
There you go.
BJ. We'll get more Daddy Keller.
More Daddy Keller.
We will.
Yeah.
They want to see you more on here. Just let you know that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him right now, y'all.
Hey, tell him to come on the screen right quick.
Can you come say hello real quick? He's coming.
Just wave to the girls. Get your bosom out.
Right.
Here he comes.
I love it.
Hey.
Okay.
Yes, Daddy. Yes. How are you,
Hi,
love?
Keller.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, we were
good to see you, love.
And then we were just giving y'all flowers, and I was also saying that you have a nice voice. I love hearing you chime in when they ask you questions. So yeah.
Oh, thank you. I tried.
Yeah. Thank you, Keller.
Amazing.
Thank you, babe.
Well, Jerrell, anything else on your heart and mind before we get out of here?
Yes, I do, because I didn't get to answer my question about what I'm excited for Pride earlier, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So I do want to circle back to it.
Right. Yes.
And I am very proud to root for everybody Black and queer for Pride Month this year. And our friend Frederick Smith
I got mine today
actually
too.
is releasing a new book, and it comes out this Pride Month. And I got it yesterday, and I've been reading it, and it's literally a Black gay romance book. And I am probably like 4 chapters in, and it is so good. It is really good.
Yeah.
Please go buy this book. It's called Love is a Contact Sport by Frederick Smith. Support Black queer artists in all mediums, whether that's film, TV, books, art, etc.
Yeah.
And so this is my highlight for my boo. And I just want to say thank you, Frederick. And I'm so happy for you. And happy Pride Month to all my bitches. And I love y'all. Boom.
Boom. You have to send us a link of where to buy that.
Yes, I definitely will.
Absolutely.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It
comes
so
out
good.
June. It comes out June? Oh, gosh,
9th or something like that. Like it's like the first or
it's
second
coming out in a few weeks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, very soon.
That's so exciting. Congratulations.
So I'm literally reading this before bed, and I'm like, it's so great because he does such a good job of painting the story of both these Black gay men in this book. And just the tone and how he writes is very Black as well too. It is so good. It is honest. It's a
no code switching
really good book. And you don't. And for all the rest of y'all who listening, you don't need to be Black and gay to read this book. If you understand what it feels like to be loved or to love, then it's a book for you. So let me make that very clear. So if you're a white woman, you're a white man, you're Asian, you're trans, you're whatever, lesbian, whatever, it's a book for literally everybody because it's literally about love, which we all, I hope, at one point we get to experience. So, yeah.
We need more love.
Yes.
More love.
This is the other book he had a couple years ago. So I still have this on my book pile over here. So
Baby,
yes, thank you for doing that. I meant
to
to grab mine because I went to the gym and it got dropped off and I went to the gym. I was like, oh, my book here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So excited. Yes.
Baby, I am Minortea on Minority Report.
Yeah, I know that's right. Well, community, hopefully you're safe and sound out there. Hopefully you're enjoying Memorial Day today and got some time off. Even if you didn't, hopefully you had a moment just to breathe right quick before you're out there trying to make some coin and live and survive. We get it. But until next week, wash your hands, your legs, and your ass, and we will see you then. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.